Okay. This says I'm live. We'll see. Wow, there's a delay. Okay. Sorry for the mess on my desk. And um hi Arlene. I don't know if it was a good idea to come on live or not. I just needed to. Hi Shirley. For those of you who don't follow me on Facebook or are in my Facebook group, hi Dragon Lady. My father-in-law passed away. I don't even know what day this is. This is Monday. Okay, so he passed away Sunday morning at 12:30 a.m. The family is just in shock, and sorry. Anyway, thank you. I've been on the phone with my sister-in-law all day, and we've been trying to arrange funeral plans and stuff. We're all in Tennessee, and he passed away in Maryland. And I tell you, undertakers are just thieves. I'm sorry if you're an undertaker, if your family does the work. And I understand a lot of work goes into preparing a body for a funeral and stuff. But when they want to charge a family $12,000 for a funeral, I can't comprehend that. Unless they're dipping him in gold and he's going to be a statue in my living room, I don't think it should cost $12,000. That's what I paid for my truck. I'm more worried about my husband because he's completely shut down. He's not talking at all, which frustrates me. And we're getting conflicting stories on how his sorry. Yeah, they charge for picking up the body, opening and cut. Yeah, it's just amazing. And what's so sad is, there's a long story behind what my father-in-law. He was in a very bad accident and he had brain damage done to him. And then he had the onset of dementia. So he had to, hi Nikki, how are you, sweetie? So he had to be put in a home, but all the kids had to give up guardianship. So basically, he was a ward of the state. And I found out yesterday from a family member that used to go visit him that apparently the place they put him in wouldn't even been fit for dogs. And it's just, how do you tell your husband, hey, the place that was supposed to be taking care of your husband may have been the place that actually, or taking care of your dad, was actually the place that may have killed your dad. I mean, it's... I'm sorry. Thank you. We finally found a place that'll cremate him. It's going to be $850. They're sending paperwork to my husband's sister so that they can all sign it and send it back and get everything started. Because they told us if nothing was done by Wednesday, they were donating his body to science, which I'm a smart butt. And I started to say they just send it back, but it's hard being strong for everybody else because I can't cry in front of my husband because that just upsets him more. And I've been holding it together for my sister-in-law. And then I posted on my Facebook wall yesterday because, I respected the family and let her post it first because she found out while she was in church. So her other brother didn't know and her mom didn't know. So after she posted it, I posted it. And let me tell you, right now, I don't even like Facebook because I went to check my status because I got a message on my phone that somebody had made a comment on my post or whatever. And I went to check it. And in my post, above it, it says, reach out to your community, start a GoFundMe or some crap like that page. And I'm like, really? That is so tacky. So flippin' tacky. I mean, really, YouTube? Not YouTube. Really, Facebook? Get your crap together. Nobody who just lost somebody wants some flippin' ad on their post that says, hey, go start a GoFundMe page. Basically is what it was saying. For birthdays, I could see that because it says, it does the one where, hey, it's your birthday, let's celebrate by donating or something. No, this one was reach out, and ask for money. And I'm just like, no, that's tacky. We're waiting to hear back from, he was getting SSI, so we're waiting to hear back from them. We think we'll get something for them to help towards it. I have enough money to get us to Maryland and back to Maryland. That's if I can get my husband to go. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think this. Yeah. We thought that they would help because he was a ward of the state, and they're like, no, no, not at all. And he has sisters that are still alive, and he has if you want to call him a brother, he has a brother that's still alive, who I think the family decided if he dies, they're donating him to science, or when he dies. But yeah, that's what we were figuring, is that they'll give like $250, which that means one of the other sisters is going to help, and then the one guardian who was over his finances. Okay, sorry. Shoot. Too many text messages. Oh crap, I just lost that's my husband, sorry. Yeah, we're counting on the 250 from them. The one aunt, which was his sister, is my husband's dad's sister, offered to help pay. And then the other guardian that's over his money won't release us any information until after all three of the kids sign the paper saying that it's okay to release the information. Because I guess if like one of the siblings were like no, then I don't know what happens then. But anyway, they'll all sign, and then we'll be able to find out exactly what we have to work with. Yeah, so I know that much. It's just I don't know if I'll be able to get him to go to Maryland, and that's the frustrating part, because his sister is relying on us because she doesn't have a way up there. Oh, hold on. My husband's calling. I'm sorry. Hello. Hey. Yes. They they're gonna have to have him cremated because we can't afford a burial. And what? No, it was left up to you kids. Yeah, yeah, kind of. That's what's happened. Frankie has offered to help. Um, she, yeah, it's a mess. No, I'd rather do this in person. Oh, we've got some costs. That's why we're going with cremation. The cremation is going to be $850, but Social Security will give us $250 if we go the other way and have a funeral. Anywhere from 1200,000 to 685. Yeah, so Wanda and I decided to do cremation. I hope you're not mad at me. Um, we'll talk about it when you get home, okay? If it does happen, we'll have to go up on Sunday. I mean, it's gonna happen, but Wanda said Sunday would be the soonest she could go. Okay, well then it's whenever you want to go, and you can tell your Wanda, or you can tell your sister. All right, all right. I know, baby. We'll talk about it when you get home. All right, love you. Bye. Sorry about that. Uh, oh, yeah, we were under the impression that when the government took over, hit all of his. I mean, the government. Okay, it's like he became a ward of the state, and then um, he was given two. He was he was given two guardians. One to do all his medical stuff, and then one to do his finances. And we were told at the beginning that if anything happened to his dad, that all this would be paid for, looked after. And then now that it's happened, they're like, nope, nope, you kids have to take care of it. And he's actually upset. My husband's upset at the brother of his dad because his uncle was supposed to have all the say in everything, and he's not willing to help at all. That's what kind of guy we're dealing with. Scum of the earth doesn't even cover what he is. notifications going off on everything. Um, it's just, yeah. You know, they always say when you go through a crisis, you know who your true friends are. In this situation, it's like you know who your true family is. I am finding out. You know, I've always known that my husband's family up there was divided on how they treated his dad, but I never knew to the extent of how bad it was until his dad passed away. And all the stuff Wanda and I've had to go through all morning. Oh, well, I didn't need that pen. It fell. This is not the kind of live stream I wanted to do, but I don't have anybody else to talk to. Other than my Twitter going off every 5 minutes, sorry. See, my brother and I don't get along, but it's okay. We can get along for the sake of our dad and stuff. And I know when that goes, everything from my dad is paid for. We won't have to do all this. I've never been through anything like this. And all the family secrets that are coming out. Just on how his dad was treated, that's all. It just pisses me off that places like that can exist. It's not right, you know, that even though we couldn't take care of his dad, and he did have to become a ward of the state, that the state had to put him in such a, pardon my French, but such a shithole. They're telling us that he died of pneumonia, but yet then we were told, no, he had a heart attack. Then we were told, oh, no, we were rushing him to the hospital and we were doing CPR on him because he was going into cardiac arrest. Nobody knows why, you know? Was it because, you know, I know when you're in your 70s, and he was 70 years old, I know when you get pneumonia at that age that it's not good and that this can happen. I know all that, but Was it their fault, We were told that he was put in one of the best facilities up there. And I was talking to it would be my husband's cousin, last night. And I'll give you an example. She told me she went to go visit him about 3 months ago, and that she went in and he was hanging upside down off of his bed. His teeth were in the floor, and his face was completely red, almost purple, for how long he was sitting there. His roommate was put in a wheelchair, and the wheels were locked, and his roommate couldn't get to the call button. And from my understanding, what she was saying is that the roommate kept yelling to get somebody's attention, and he said that people just passed the door. If she hadn't have gotten there, what would they have said? He strangled to death or something? And she said that wasn't the first time that she had seen stuff like that. They said that the reason why he was restrained was because he had escaped 2 weeks earlier. Well, crap, I would have too. Then we got called that he was put in a psychiatric ward because he flipped out and he attacked 4 orderlies and was trying to kill them with a knife. Okay, well, first of all, he didn't have any knives on him. They're only allowed to have butter knives. And those are counted when they take the meal trays or whatever up. They actually count the silverware, and then they pat everybody down if the silverware is not accounted for. So we're not buying this story. It was just, yeah. She's told me all this stuff, and it's just like, oh my God. Why didn't they tell us kids earlier? We would have figured something out and brought him here and figured out a way. Hey, was I scared of the man? I'll be up front. Yes, I was scared to death of the man. Would I have put him in a place here? Yes, I would have. But I would have been there every day. He would not have been in that place by himself, except for at night. That would have been the only time he was by himself. But I would have spent every day there. And I know his daughter would, and I know my husband would have, to make sure that he was being cared for the right way. It just makes me so flippin' angry, To find out all this facts after find out everything afterwards that he was going through. The family, God, what was it? Wanda had been trying to call him for months and couldn't get through, so she started calling I'm going to call it a nursing home. It wasn't a nursing home. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know what they call them in Maryville. Okay. All right, Jen. And we had the family had bought him a cell phone and were paying for the minutes. Apparently the facility took it away from him and told them not to put any more minutes on it. Well, told his payee not to put any more minutes on it is what we are now being told why he didn't have a cell phone anymore. But to get a hold of them, you had to go through the nursing home place. And half the time, the family couldn't get a hold of him. They would say he wasn't there, or he was in group or whatever. And we're finding out that no, none of that was true. And, you know, my husband doesn't know any. This is what I found out today. Some of it I found out yesterday, and I haven't told my husband any of it, because how do you tell your husband, hey, you know, the place that your dad was in was mistreating him? But I know if we go up there, he's going to find all this out. So I have to tell him. That's why I didn't want to tell him on the phone when he called. You know, that's not something you want to, that's not a phone conversation you want to have. But like I said, I didn't want it to be like this, but I knew you all would let me bid. I just hate that I'm crying. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I was just so afraid my husband wasn't going to go. And he's on the phone. He just told me, you know, when I said we'd have to leave Sunday, he was like, no, we'll go Friday. So I can't help it. That's who I am, Nikki. I want to try to get it all out before my husband comes home, you know. Because watching my husband yesterday was just heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching. I've never seen him just shut completely down like that. My heart goes out to anybody who's lost both their parents and had to deal with this. I've lost my mama, but it was nothing. We didn't have to go through any of this. I mean, I had to deal with her crappy side of the family, but compared to what I went through and, you know, what my husband and his family's going through, that was a piece of cake. But I do know if anybody says what was told to me to my husband, they're gonna come out with a few less teeth. But I don't think anybody would be that cruel to my husband. I guess I'm just so mad. It's one of those, where you're so mad and you can't do anything, and all you can do is cry. That's how mad I am. I will tell you, funny. I got on Facebook this morning, and I kind of freaked out because a thing popped up and it says, "You have a friend's request." His dad's name was, "Hey, Mr. J." His dad's name was Charlie Sexton. And it says, "You have a friend's request from Charlie Sexton." And I'm just sitting there going, uh, uh, and I thought, is this some sick joke from somebody? But I accepted the friend's request, and no, Wanda set it up so that as a memorial for their dad, so everybody could post pictures that they have of her dad, so that everybody in the family could have them. It's really cool, but it was kind of unsettling and unexpected, I guess. I cracked him yesterday. Does that count? I got me 2 more bottles to do stuff with. That's what I drank last night. We won't say what was in it, but this is what it looks like. Oh, right. I turned it to my computer, but yeah, that's what he looks like so far. I'm gonna try to turn him into a sugar skull. Yeah, just the pictures that have been put up on Facebook are just so cute. Hi, Eden. How are you, sweetie? I think I said hi to Mr. J. I'm sorry, this isn't like a happy-go-lucky live stream. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. That just scared the bejeebies out of me. Well, at least he laughed at it. Sorry. Right. Don't say sorry. Oh, yeah, I had this big old thing that I was going to do today, and that went out the window. I was going to work on this because I still don't have the moss to finish Mr. Creepy Tree. Yeah. I will tell you that I'm trying to make him light up. I'll show you what. This is the one idea I have. Maybe if I talk about something else for a little bit, it'll help. Yeah. What do y'all think? Does that show up on camera? I'll say heck no. Hold on, let me turn out the light. Yeah, I've got to. Is that going to show up now? Okay, so it's showing up. I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. Ow. Okay. Sorry about that. Um, I am both. Let's see. I wasn't sure it was gonna work, so that's why I didn't show it on camera. But I'll after all this, after we go to his dad's and everything and come back, if I have any money left, I'll buy another skull and show you guys what I did. But I just I cut around where the lines were, and then I went down to open it. I don't know the chalk paint's gonna rub off, but I don't care about the back. But I took my glue gun and I heated it up, and I waited for it to get really, really super hot, and then I got to torture him. I poked his little eyeball out, big enough for this to just for this nub to go into, and so it's tight enough that actually the when the candle goes in, it'll hold it. So uh, that'll be cool. So both eyes will light up. I just have to get more candles because I still have to have some for Mr. Creepy Tree for George. I don't know what we're gonna name him. He may be Fred. I don't know. So I want to do him as a sugar skull. So maybe Frida. I don't know. Frida. But yeah. My stomach is. Let me see if I'm caught back up. We have 3 border collies. Oh, border collies. I like border collies. Those are pretty little doggies. Yeah, I've seen people do sugar skulls and stuff, but I hadn't seen any do the sugar skulls and then light the heads up. And all these are, of course, is the little eyeballs from Dollar Tree that I cut in half. After you cut them in half, then you have to, cut them into the shape, and then I hot glued into the opening. It's not the best paint job, but it'll work. It's probably my air conditioner unit. It's been gurgling, plus I have 2 fans going. I can turn my AC down. Let's see. Oh no, I can turn it up, not down. Good Lord. Let's see if that stops. Maybe it'll go. Maybe I'll turn off. Because I can't hear it.
Oh, God, somebody done sent me a text message.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good, then I'm going to turn it back down. I wish I had some fish. I did have betas. I used to have some betas, but they all died. I come home and they were all belly up because my air conditioner went out and it killed all of them. It was like 30 some odd betas. I was so sad. Hi, Allegra. I didn't even see you come in. Thank you for stopping by. Stop with the... Who's that? Oh, I only read that one. That was from... Oh, I was so mad because one of the fish I bought at the time was the most expensive fish I'd ever bought was like $80. And that was one of the ones that died. It was horrible. Horrible. And then my cat, bless her heart, she knew something was wrong with, it's a little sassy over there. She knew something was wrong with everybody last night. My husband's trying to sleep, and she kept going over and licking his forehead. And he was, it was, yeah. She slept right next to him all night. Oh, yeah, I love your aquariums. Those are beautiful. I have my cat Dora. We can't have fish. Doesn't matter how you put the top on it. She figures out how to get the top off and eat the fish. So we just given up. Hey. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn. Oh, okay. So y'all know I like the creepy. Like you can't tell. And I had started to tell Jennifer this story the other day, but I didn't get a chance to finish it because that's when, all broke loose. Y'all know the porcelain doll I bought the other day. I will show you just in case. Hey, little C. I bought this beautiful porcelain doll the other day when I took my dad to the doctors. And she has been on my desk because, well, I just think she's beautiful and I wanted her on my desk. And I had planned on washing her face, which I still haven't done yet. She's got a little spot on her nose and a little spot on her cheek that I haven't cleaned. But like I said, she sits on my desk over here that y'all can't see. And I was sitting there the other night and I was watching a YouTube video and I was out the corner of my eye, I just thought I saw something, nothing big. And I turn and I look. Okay. Okay, I'm not crazy. Who watched the first video where I bought her? I'm going to have to go back and check it. I would have swore her eyes were a light blue when I bought her because that was one of the things that attracted me to her was how blue her eyes are. I want you all to look. Her eyes are no longer blue. Oh, you're not going to see them. Her eyes aren't blue anymore. They're actually gray. But when I bought her, I'm almost positive her eyes were blue. Were they not, Arlena? They were like a crystal, they were a really, really clear blue. They're not now, they're gray. I'm going to have to look at that video. I'm almost positive her eyes. Well, anyway, that's not what I was getting at. I'm not 100% sure she's haunted or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I would have sworn the other day I saw her smile, which was really cool. Hey, baby. Need a controller? Yeah. If you can't find them, Dad put, I think, the wire up there, if that helps. And the blue thing right there. Is that the wire? Oh, no, it's looking for control. Oh, I didn't know if you needed a wire too. But yeah, I don't know how, I do not know how to explain it. But her facial features, I swear, look like they have changed a little. I'm going to have to go back and look at that video of where I first showed her. But I know her eyes colors I know her eyes have changed. I just know. Which, if she's haunted, that's really cool. I don't care. I like haunted stuff. It's welcome. When I go to check out that video, the next time I go live, I'll let you guys know if I'm crazy or what. I wish now I'd have taken a picture of her beforehand. Oh, look at everybody showing everybody love. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I know, right? Go check out the video, Jennifer, and you can tell me if her eyes were. I'm almost positive her eyes were blue. Because I know that's one thing I made the comment about was her eyes being so blue. And like I said, it's been sitting there since the day they opened. And I have picked her up numerous times, wanted to buy her, but never did. And then last week, I was like, if she's there, she's going home with me no matter what. And yep, she was there. I made a beeline to her and I picked her up and carried her around the store with me. My dad's like, well, you knew what you wanted. I said, yep, I've been eyeballing her since they opened. I said, she is coming home with me. Now my sinuses hurt. When I get off here today, Allegra, I'll check out your, I know you posted another video and I missed it. It was about the same time that I found out about my father-in-law that your video went up. Hello, Mr. Trump. How are you today? There was something else. I'm just trying to keep my mind occupied now. Let's see. Oh, since I have all these crafters on here, at least I think there's a ton of crafters, I'm wanting to do the It poster. And on it, the letters are in white. Okay. I don't think I have a picture of it on my phone. Hold on. I might. That's not the button I need. Where is my... Go away. Go away. Go away. No, that's not what I need. That's... Oh, wait. No, that was what I needed. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's not going to be great picture quality, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stay. Alright. I know you don't have to see the whole entire picture, but you see how the words are white? Okay, so I want to replicate this. Would it be better to... Okay, Allegra, I'll talk to you later, sweetie. Would it be better to just cut out the letters in cardstock and attach them, or to try and make a mask? Is that the right word? Because the poster board I have is white. So would it be a good idea to just cut the letters out using my Cricut? Not doing that by hand. That's too many letters. And then gluing them over the blue, or using the letters as a mask and painting over them. That's the part that I'm not sure about. And I wanted to ask your all's opinion for it, because I want this poster. Oops. But do you see that price? No, thank you. Not happening. I got a poster board from Dollar Tree for $1. It's not the same measurements. It's just a little bit shorter. But it will still work. Holy moly, I'm at 335 subscribers. When did that happen? Okay. That's awesome. See, that's what I don't know how I would do it on poster board. That's my problem. Hey, Frankie G, how are you? I'm sorry this one isn't as lively. I'm trying to cheer up now. See where'd it go? I just closed it. Oh my God. See, my issue with it is I'm afraid that I won't be able to pull it up. See, I thought about doing that, but I love the lettering of this. And I love the lettering of the Pennywise, the dancing clown part, and I know I can't replicate that. I'm stealing that, Frankie. I am so stealing that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not worried about freehanding the dairy and the main, because all that stuff is in your regular hand, regular, what's that called? Font. But the Pennywise the Dancing Clown, it has a carnival feel to it. That's the only way I know how to put it. And I do not think that my writing skills would do it justice. I almost hit the wrong button. Ooh, almost about to say I'm a mad woman. So I got an email the other day from a diamond painting company, and they are going to be sending me a free diamond painting to do a review on. So stay tuned for that. When I get it, and I'll do an unboxing and everything, and we'll discuss then if you guys want to watch me do it on a live stream or what. I'm actually sitting here debating on whether to give you all a sneak peek of what I got, because I do have it on my phone. Okay, let me show you guys this picture. Okay. This is not the diamond painting. This one here was a picture I wanted, and it was $14.99. Okay, that's the original. Let's see, how do I go back? And that's what I did. Mine, it's already hung up, so I'm gonna go get it. Mine didn't cost that. Okay. Oops, wait a minute. Wrong button. All right. Sneak peek. Let's see. Sneak peek. Let me find it. Let me find it. I don't know how well this will show up on camera. I'm sorry for the glare. Okay, that's not going to show up very well, is it? It's a Harry Potter one. But you guys see it very well? It's really dark, so I didn't know if it'd show up okay. Tilting. Come on, you stupid camera. Oh, wait. Oh, well. It's Harry Potter. It's got Hogwarts in the back. His pet owl coming forward. His glasses on top of a spell book. And a wand. So, I am excited. I cannot believe a company reached out to little old me. I wonder if that's... I'll wait till I go on there. There's my jaw eyeballs, Frankie. I keep wanting to show it to my computer. I thought... I do. I still have blue eyes. Yeah, I was on Mandy Mixed Media Queen, and Frankie came up with the idea of her making a bobblehead out of a skull. So of course I had to do it. And then I had to, mine's an ink pen though. Hers was on a jar. Wait, was it on a jar? Yeah, hers was on a jar. And so I wanted to do mine on a pen. And then because it was Frankie's idea, I'm actually making a blue-eyed bobblehead pin, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that. I'll help keep me occupied, keep my mind clear. Wait, we gotta plug in the glue gun. That was a horrible noise, sorry. Plug in the glue gun. Yeah. I am going to stick another red eye up here so that it'll be like it's looking, another bobble, but I definitely want to make a blue-eyed bobble pin. So, what did I do the paintbrush I was using? Oh, I guess we'll use this one. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Oh, we'll just use this one. You want my pen? Oh, I should have put my glasses on. Why didn't I put my glasses on? Okay, I think that's going to be long enough. I may not have made that long enough, though. See all the range with yet. Now, I can't remember, and you don't have to say, make sure this pen works. Yep, it works. Oh, that hole's way too big, I think. I don't know. Is it? I don't know if that'll work. No, that'll work. I don't care if it sticks down. It don't matter what I was going to ask because I forgot what I was going to ask because it's, one of them days. Oh, fun trivia fact. Bye, Arlene. Have a great day. Does anyone know why pens have a hole in the top? Fun trivia fact. And why some companies had started putting holes in the bottom of ink pens. Not all companies do, just some. But all of them have a hole or some kind of thing around the top of the lids. Does anybody have any ideas why? I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up. Yes, because they're a choking hazard. I knew what you meant, though. Yes, because back in the day, pens didn't have the holes in them, in the top of them. And how many times do you catch yourself gnawing on your pen? Well, back in the day, it was so frequent. There was a lot of deaths due to choking that whoever it was the government decided, hey, we need to put holes in these. Bye, Laura. All right, that sounds good. And that's why some of them put the holes in the bottom as well, because how many times have you seen people sit here and chew on these suckers? That way, the air, even though it's lodged in your throat, some air can still get through. I used to throw all my lids away because I had a bad habit of choking on them, or not choking, not chewing, not choking. Oh my God. But apparently today I'm going to choke on them. That may have been just a little bit too much glue. Maybe just a little bit too much. It'll be okay though. We'll make it. We'll make it work. Yes, we will. And what do we say about sticking our finger to hot glue? Don't do it, stupid. And what do? I did it. Okay, who said they wanted my pen, by the way? Somebody wanted the bobblehead. Lori. Okay, Lori. Alright. Okay. I may have to make her one and then, well, first I need to see if she's in the U.S. And if she's in the U.S., I'll make her one and send it to her. Right. I was looking. This is how bad I am. I lay this down to look for a pen to write with. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I tell you, if my son did not have to go to work, I would be drinking already. Just, that's how today is. Okay, I think that my I'm trying to do this. I don't know how much this. That sounds so burden. Oh, hey, wait. Maybe if I just do it like that. Yeah. Okay, we're still gonna add a little bit of glue though. Oh my God, this is too funny. I don't care who y'all are. That's funny right there. Oh no! I twirled Frankie the wrong way. Ah! Save his spring. Save his. Ah! That's hot. Hey. Okay, now, Frankie, you're a bobble pen. Woo! Oh my God. Yep. Yep, yep. And I've lost your lid. There you go. Now I have my. This is everybody meet Frankie. Oh my God, I needed a good laugh. Okay, Frankie. Nope, you're too tall. Sit right there on Mr. Scully. Oh. Thank you for stopping in, Nikki. It meant so much to me. Now I've got Frankie and Scully. They're best of friends. I think I did the spring for Frankie a lot better than this one. I may have to redo his spring. Oh my god. I love how they just, when I have my fan and stuff on, I have a little thing over there. And so they just sit there and they bob well, this one will just bob all day long. So I'm hoping that Frankie will too. And it looks like it will. Oh my god, that's going to be too much fun. That'll brighten my day. Okay. Do I have, yeah, I have a red one. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I knew that doll had blue eyes. They ain't blue no more. No, they're gray now. But I know when I got her, they had blue eyes. Yeah, we're back on the scary doll. Sorry. Because I even remember my husband saying something about how blue her eyes were. And yeah, they're no longer blue. They are gray. We'll put her back. Go back over to there. I know I saw my husband. Thank you. Ah, where's it? Yeah. My mom painted that. And after she died, No, she's sitting on my... I'll show you. That's where she is. And I got her last Wednesday. You don't think this could have faded her eye? You know, the glare from this could have faded her eyes, do you? I mean, because that's a possibility. Because if this didn't fade her eyes, then her eyes, I don't know, but they changed. Okay, back down. Up a little bit, I don't know. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Stick with my channel and you'll understand why I'm not afraid. I've seen stuff all my life. I don't usually talk about it a whole lot unless somebody, asks. But that was just so trippy that I was like, okay, I've got to go check out that stream, and I didn't. And then I was trying to unmake myself upset over my father-in-law, so I started talking about my doll. And oh no, I need that long. Okay. And stay. Stay. I got to have you to look at me, y'all. Look in my eyes. Look into my eyes. I was trying to tell Jennifer about it the other day, but that's when I went to pick up my son, and then I forgot to call her or text her and tell her what was going on with it. But I didn't notice the eyes until this morning. That's when I noticed the eyes. What I was calling to tell Jennifer that had kind of freaked me out was that I would have sworn its facial expression had changed. That she had actually smiled. Oh, dude, if that doll moved, I would be so stoked. That would be like the ultimate. Would it scare the out of me? Oh, yes. But it would be so exciting at the same time. I think her face has changed, yeah. It's not just her eye color. There's something different about her face. It does not look the same. Especially her lips. When I first got her lips, you know how... Yeah, the smiling. When I got her lips were smooth. Okay? That's the only way I know how to describe it. Now, there are little lines in her lips. And I'm like, this is, I don't know. Here she comes back again. I don't know if they'll show up on camera. All right. I'm trying to bring the camera down to where I don't want to break her head. There you go. Can you see him? Those lines were not in her lips. I need to take a picture of her now. I'm going to say smile for the camera. I tell you, if this doll smiles, I'll scream. Smile for the camera. I'm telling you, this... Okay, why will my... All right, my camera is like going... All right, do that. No? Okay, hold on. All right, let's go back. I'm reopening my camera because... Oh my God. Okay, it stopped there. Oh my god. I don't know, Shoot, put her back. Go over there, be pretty. I've never seen my camera do that before. But you know how the box come around people's faces? It kept doing the box, but then it would do this circle thing, and then I'm gonna check another one because oh no, if I do that you can see it. I'm gonna have to look at that other video because okay, this makes no sense. Maybe I should have took her stand. Okay, I'm telling you, there's something. There's this just. I'm gonna have to go back and watch part of this video because now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take pictures of her when I get back from this weekend. But was her head just crooked a minute ago? Let me get one of her standing up. My battery is at 50%. What do you mean my battery's done? I can take pictures? Come on now. Let you go. Snap at the camera. I might have to turn on my other camera or my other light. Let's see. I can't get good light on her. Oh, this isn't funny. Okay. Shoot. Crap. I dropped something on the floor. I don't know what it is. Okay. Let me see. Alright. Make sure my camera's straight. Okay. She looks straight up and down, right? Are we?
Oh, God, somebody done sent me a text message.
Can we agree she looks straight up and down? Or does she look like her face is tilted? Yeah, I know. Okay. That's what that was. All right, we'll check that out. I hate hearing myself talk.
Oh, hello. I know you can't see me. Just give me a few minutes. I'm trying to bring up so I can see my.
Oh my God, I sound like a hillbilly.
Can't see anybody goes this way.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta mute myself because I sound like a hillbilly. All right, get to the doll. Get to the doll. How far in is the doll? Oh, I must have already showed the doll. Go back. Ah, there she is.
That's what happened. Then I got
Oh my God, and I had her on my neck.
these flowers on here. To take off. Whenever I use those pieces in a different places. And this little
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up on full screen.
I've been there like 10 times now. And I decided it was time for her to leave.
All right, show me the doll. I'm watching my own video. Can you all see that?
My table's not level. I know you're going to see them have to pull you guys back up. You can see her. Stephanie. I think that's high enough.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get it closer to my face.
She's got a cute little red fluffy bow. She was $2.99. She is porcelain. Take that sticker off you. Her dress is velvet, and then she has the little skirt underneath that has this beautiful lace.
Quit talking about her dress.
She has the tooling, and then she has a little piano loom, which I thought was so cute. And then she has her little red evening gown.
Bag. I forgot to say bag.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Little Women. I don't know why she gives me that vibe, but she gave me the Little Women vibe, you know.
Oh, now she gives me creepy vibes. We love
Don't
it.
send me a text message. Let's see what. Oh,
In the video, her eyes does look blue. Where it shows when I show her face when I'm first showing her describing the dress.
There's a number. So just her legs, arms, and head are porcelain. The rest is.
I swear it looks like her head keeps moving.
Yeah, one of those cross bodies.
See, when she's standing right here now, her head to me looks like it's straight. Okay? Like
It doesn't
it's.
look like it's. You have a good day too.
Let me see. You can hear my husband texting me in the video. Yeah, her eyes.
There's no marking, so I'm wondering if she was.
Yeah, that's what I was remarking in the video. There's no manufacturer markings at all in this doll.
Her mouth
And
definitely needs to be redone. Somebody undid that.
I think somebody has handmade her.
I may have to
Yeah, I mean, it was just.
iron this out to get it to lay time.
Like I said, I've been there 10 times and she's been there. And I was like, no, she has to come home with me. I've hem-hawed around
But I
enough.
just thought she was beautiful, and I thought she deserved a home.
I thought I said what color her eyes were.
I'm a good filmmaker, so.
But like I said, I didn't start noticing anything until this last week or so.
Doll. Which I'm okay with, because whoever did it did an awesome job. She's beautiful.
And it's true. Whoever handcrafted this doll did a lovely, lovely job. I mean, you can tell this is not.
This wouldn't have been from a manufacturer like that.
This did not come from a factory. How the stitches are and stuff. Oh, well. Yeah, like back here. That's not factory. That's somebody who's done it at home. Because a factory wouldn't have went all the way down with the green.
Yeah, I thought she was
I've got
just pretty
factory
much-
made dolls.
And I am truly thinking that somebody made her. I don't think somebody purchased her.
Woo! No, don't fall. See, when I'm sitting here looking at her straight on,
Or they could have purchased her.
Her-
and changed her outfit. It's one of the two.
her head is straight up and down. But when I move her over here to take her picture, her head tilts. Stop it.
Just have to find somewhere to put her. Right there. Right now. That looks good and semi-safe.
Okay, I thought I said the color of her eyes in the video. Apparently I didn't. But that's okay. We're going to try to take another picture of her. Come on. Okay, this picture is going to be dark. Because I don't have enough light on. Oh, wait. Maybe I can do... Does that work? No. No, that's not what I wanted. Let me see if that. Okay. It's going to be dark and you can't see her, but not very well. You see how her head is straight? Well, get your camera straight on. Her head's straight. Now she's going to prove a liar out of me. It's not. She's not doing it this time. All right, why would a white box come up on my camera? Okay, we're going to put you back over here, sweetie. Sit over there and be pretty. Don't mess with shit. Okay. I wish I could do a side by side of the pictures. I don't know how to do that. Let's see if I got a photo gallery. See, like right there, her eyes look blue. Do you see? Now her eyes look blue. Okay, where's the other pictures? Gray. Wait. Blue. Yeah, best leave her alone and blow her a kiss. Yelp. But see, what I don't get is before I listened to the video, she was here and oh, shut up. She was here, and then when I moved her over here, her head tilted just a little, but I mean, I could tell it was tilted because her ribbon was up higher. Oh my gosh. I've got a haunted doll, maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying it's haunted, okay? Might be, could be, possibly. I've lost my eyeball. That's what went in the floor. Hold on while I get my eye. Well, crap, where did it go? Ah, it's in my shoe. Oh my god. Put my shoes on. Okay. Let's see here. So I will start taking pictures of her. Let's see. Oh no, I'm excited. It's my brother's birthday. Hey Nick. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm fascinated by this stuff. Let's see. Make sure his eyeball. Oh, we'll have to get another blue googly eye out too. Okay, come on. Go in there. Hey, Googles. You are not cooperating. Crap. Okay, I need my. Where did I go with my glasses? She ate them. No, seriously. Okay, they're there. I was just thinking, do y'all want to name her? She doesn't have a name yet. I don't want to name her Annabelle, though, because that may not be good juju. Okay. All right. Why do you not want to cooperate? Maybe I need to spring your springer. Okay, there we go. Now let's put let's put a little glue on you. Get the excess glue off of there. Oh man, if she's truly, I mean, I know I sound like a little kid in a candy store. If she's haunted, that's just gonna be awesome. I've been into the paranormal all my life. Oh, Noelle. Oh, Noelle, that's pretty. And so is Joy. I think Noelle. We'll name her Noelle. Then if she turns out evil, then she'll be the evil Santa Claus. I don't believe in. Okay, no. Let me rephrase that. I do believe things can be evil. I'm just believing she's not. How's that? That better? Yeah. That's worded better. Or at least I'm praying she's not. How about that? That's even better. I need a blue googly. Okay. I didn't try this last time. I'm going to try it this time. No. That's probably why I didn't try it last time. Oh, maybe we should put a mouth on the jar. Like right here. Oh, God, yeah. Okay. All right, Frankie, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping in and helping cheer me up. And it'll kind of make it look like the jar was a monster and it ate the eyeballs. It's an eyeball monster jar. Yeah, I know. I'm insane. I can't help it. We got Frankie. And we got... I forgot what I named him. Crap. I think I want to name him Joe. Ooh, Rosita. Because this is going to be a girl, and I plan on putting a flower on her. We'll name her Rosita. Yes. And I think I'm really going to have to redo his spring. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in a better mood now, so. Oh, crap. I don't have a drink. So. Oh. I've seen a couple of different things that I want to try. One of them, Mandy at Mixed Media Queen did. I've already told her I'm going to copy her. She knows it. She is making a witch's head out of a milk jug. I think I'm going to try that. And then she did the cutest thing with some miniature skeletons from Dollar Tree. If I've got the money left after this weekend, I will get the skeletons and I will buy the moss and oh my God, you guys, I just had the best idea. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So the miniature skeletons, what if we had some of them climbing on the tree? No, I'm not sure I'm okay. Oh God. Would that not be cute? If we got some of that and Made them climb on the tree? I've said that. Now somebody will go and do it before I get a chance to. Because I threw it out there. That's been my luck here lately. Start a rock band. And call them the Bobbles. I need some place to put these. If he goes there, maybe they'll make my husband laugh tonight. He loved the skeleton. He thought that was the funniest thing. Oh. See, I don't. What kind of mouth should we put on it? I need a drink. Let me ask my other son because he's the one that took it up there. Oh, let me show you. Sorry. I know it's not. I know it's not a. Oh crap! I know it's not a rose, but I'm kind of. Oh, I really wanted to take that off of there because that was so freaking pretty. Crap. Let's see. Let's look. How do they have it on there? Well, they're sneaky little buggers. Okay, never mind. I'll have to dig out my bag of flowers. But I really like that flower, and I thought that would look really good on her. But I'll dig out my bag of flowers, and I'll get a rose or something, or or I'll sorry. I'm choked because I got myself so excited. I'm so excited. I'm even keeping these half of the balls because I figure I might be able to do something with them. What? I have no idea, but we're going to see. Okay. So, yeah. Winding down now. I put his eyes wrong. One's going up, one's going down. I don't know. If I'm done with this, I want to unplug my glue gun. Oh, I'm trying to collect a bunch of brown napkins from different restaurants because I have a decoupage thing that I want to do later. Oh, okay. And I need brown napkins for it, or tan. And the only place I've been able to find them is at restaurants. So yeah. All right. I think I'm going to call it a day because I am starting to go. I'm starting to go down. Ah, good Lord. I'm starting to get sleepy now. But Like I said, I'll have to go through my flowers. And if I've got the flowers that I want to use on this, then we'll do this tomorrow. If not, then when I come back, we will put a mouth on him. You know, it helps if I show it to the camera and not the computer. Because, you know, my chat's over here. It's an eyeball monster. Hey, look at my bobble pin that I made. Yeah, my kid didn't care. Oh, before I go, I had set my skull on top of my tree. You can't see it. Hold on. Let's pull. Oh, I think if I do that. Yeah, there you go. You can now see it. So he was sitting like this because I needed him out of the way the other day. And so every time I would turn to look at my husband, I would see that and jump. So yeah, I finally had to take him back down. But yeah, there's a little funny. So, alrighty. I guess I will go for now and finish my unsweet tea, and I will talk to everybody later. I guess from the way it sounds, Friday I won't be here. Wednesday morning I have to take my dad to the doctor's, but depending on what time I get up tomorrow, I will be on. I know I normally go on at 10, but it may be a little later than that. No, because I've got porcelain dolls that all the kids are scared of. All my porcelain dolls are packed, except for this one, are packed up because they are deathly afraid of my dolls. They swore from the time they were 8, my middle son, since he was 8 years old, that them dolls moved. And I mean, they begged me to pack them up. They don't even like this one. When they first realized I had a doll sitting on my desk, both kids freaked out. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But I had to pack up my porcelain. My porcelain dolls have been packed up since he was 8 and he's 23. But when I get my room, I want to get my room upstairs cleaned out. And I don't know if he's getting that room and I'm going to take his room. I'm going to set all my dolls back up. And then I'll show you all pictures of all my dolls. I love my dolls. My kids don't. They'll lock the door. Because at first I just had the dolls sitting in there on the table and they literally locked the door to that bedroom. So you could not get in or out of it until I boxed them up. That's how afraid of my dolls they are. Oh God, that hurt. All right, so I'm gonna go. I will see everybody tomorrow for sure. Maybe not 10, but I'll be on tomorrow. So I'm gonna say thank you all for cheering me up. If you stayed this long into the video, you are awesome. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell. YouTube notify you when I upload anything. If you want to join me on Facebook, it's under Yvonne Grubb World of Crafting. Love to have you in our crafty little community. And until then, bye from Tennessee. Bye, Jen.